All right, well, I want to take a deep dive now into my Bloomberg terminal and take a look at the story that I was watching all day, and that's the Iranian nuclear deal. This is a function on the terminal called Noon Go, and it basically is looking at all the tankers that are right around Iran. I'm going to do my best Vanna White imitation over here at the board. So as you can see here, there are about 10 tankers all across the coast of Iran, and as of noon today, there were 3 that were registered to Iran that had a storage capacity of about 60 million barrels. And Joe, this was really the conversation today when it came to Iran, not what they're going to produce in a year, but what they can offload in floating storage right now. And estimates range from anywhere. They have 20 million, perhaps 40 million barrels that really could be offloaded the moment that sanctions are lifted.
So in terms of moving markets, yes, Iran has a lot of oil that eventually it will be able to produce, but what we see there in that map could hit the market relatively
Yes, and the real question is, what is in these tankers? Is it oil or is it condensate? Energy Aspects estimates that 90% of the oil being stored on sea is actually condensate. Who's going to want that? That's not that hot of a commodity.
Well, my deep dive for today into the terminal is not nearly as exciting and dramatic as No Fun Map. So we got a lot of bad economic data this morning. We got a really ugly retail sales report this morning. Everyone saw that. Big disappointment. And we also got one of my favorite measures, the NFIB Small Business Optimism Index. This index, they ask small businesses how they see about the economy. And usually there's a lot of whining about Obamacare and stuff like that. But nonetheless, what they say each month is interesting. And it was pretty ugly. You see, there's a pretty big decline in recent months. Big downward surprise. And look, it's still elevated. It's still higher than it was a couple years ago. But you got to watch that sort of steady decline to see if maybe the economy is starting to creak again.
All the dots are kind of adding up.